welcome back to my channel. It has been actually a couple of weeks, I feel like, since I've filmed a video. I did so much pre-filming before my 30th that I just had a lot of work with brands, so all of that was already done. So I haven't actually sat in front of the camera in my room in a hot minute, so this feels a little strange. I'm like, what's my name? What's the date? You know, when the year changes and you kind of forget to write the new year on top of your paper, that's kind of how I feel right now. But we are back. It's Monday. It's time for a Monday mashup. If you are new around these parts, I have a series that I moved over from my IGTV and put it here on YouTube called Monday Mashup, which is where I review something in the beauty spectrum, whether it's hair, beauty, supplements. It's something related to beauty, okay? I don't know why I'm using my hands so much. I'm like enunciating a little too much. But today we're going to talk about something that if you have been following me over on Instagram and you watch my stories and you saw my 30th birthday goodie bags, this will come as no surprise. We are going to talk about the Volume Waver. This is the endless waver tool, and I basically talked about how this is the easiest thing I have ever used to create some kind of a curl or a wave because of the way this is made. Now, I am someone who is very not good at hair. It's really no other way to say it. I'm just not good at doing hair, and it really takes me a lot of effort to even want to do it on a regular basis. But since I have gotten highlights, I do something kind of, I don't want to say crazy, but I do make a change of some sort around my birthday every year. My mom actually reminded me of that. So what I did, my hair is a little dirty at the moment, which is why I wanted to do this now, because I feel like the curls stay a little bit better when there's a little bit of greasiness. But we added some blonde highlights. They're on the warmer side, but we've also got some like lighter highlights. And I think what I'll do in a couple weeks is do some low lights so we can get a little bit of color differentiation. Do, you know, warmer, then a little bit lighter. But we kind of went in and just did all sorts of colors, so it's definitely a little bit more blondish now, but still obviously a brunette. Just got some highlights. And why I feel like I need to do my hair now is because when you curl every strand, there is something very beautiful when you start to see the color. It just hits it so much more beautifully when there is a little bit of a wave or a curl, because the highlight just kind of reflects the sunlight, and it is absolutely beautiful. The day I left the salon, I was like, I will be doing my hair more often. I will make it a pact with myself, because again, if you guys know me at all, if you're in my personal life, I'm so lazy with hair. By the time I do my skincare and makeup, I'm like, I'm tapped out, I'm done. I can't also do my hair and get dressed. It's too much. But we are going to make an effort, and I'm just gonna say that the reason I have been doing my hair since I got these done, it's been about a week now, is because of the Volume Endless Waver. This is not sponsored. This is not in collaboration of any kind. They were kind enough to send us 5 of these, so each of the girls got one of these in my 30th birthday goodie bags, and we actually used this the night that we went out to dinner. We didn't go out too much when we were in Scottsdale. We just kind of did an Airbnb with a pool and all that. But we used this the night we did go out, and Amber was actually using this on me. She was like wrapping my hair around, and it seemed like everyone got the hang of this after just a few tries. It is so easy, and I have to tell you guys, I know that for those of you who are hair experts, you're gonna look at me and be like, girl, just use a curling iron or a curling wand. I can't for the life of me figure out a curling iron, because I always end up crimping my hair, making it frizzier, or frying the shit out of it. Because the way that the curling iron works, first of all, I don't like doing it over here, because for some reason this angle, doing it so close to my ear, always ends up burning my ear. On this side, when I do it, I never get the angle right if I'm going down or up or left or right. I just get so confused and it turns out horribly. So I've already written off a curling iron. Now with the curling wand, with just the barrel, I can usually do that because that's pretty easy. You literally wrap it around the barrel. However, with that, I do end up also getting burnt sometimes, because I like to kind of like wrap it down, but then I hold my fingers too close and I end up burning like one tip of my finger. So now that I see this, where I literally cannot burn myself because the hair goes inside, it is basically a flat iron, but you're not gonna get yourself hurt and you're getting a curl or a wave. So this is like the best of all possible worlds. I'm just in awe of this because, like I said, I haven't seen anything like this that basically looks like a flat iron but is gonna give you the curl. So with that, I'm going to show you how I've been using this. Again, not a hair expert. This is literally coming from someone who is awful at hair. I'm good at skincare, ask me whatever you want, but when it comes to hair, I'm not your girl. That's what my friend Lillian's for. She does all the hair. But I'm gonna show you how I do this. So it's got 4 temperature options here. We've got 320, 360, 400, 450. And I just turned it on. I've been doing 400 because I don't really want to like fry my hair, and something about 450 kind of freaks me out in general. But what I normally do is I go in with some kind of heat protectant spray first, let it kind of dry while this heats up, and then I will go in and show you how I do the curls. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to section off my hair. So I've still got, you can see, middle part going, but I've been doing more of a middle part, and I think, did I just say middle part when I meant side part? I've still been doing more of a side part in general, even though the kids are saying we're old because of it, but I don't really care about what the generation that ate Tide Pods is saying about how I do my hair. They can suck it. However, when we did the hair, we actually did do it with a middle part in mind, just so it's even, because who knows how I'm gonna wear my hair. So I do like playing with this more when my hair is in a middle part. So I'm gonna put it up first and then we're gonna partition it down. This is just kind of a messy situation. And I'm gonna just keep working. So I'm gonna start with these little pieces and then we're gonna keep working. And normally if I'm kind of in a rush, I just do the top layer of hair because I know my hair is really thin and it's fine, but I have a lot of it. So normally what I will do if I'm in a hurry is just do the top layer and not all the way through. But since I'm gonna just show you kind of my routine, I'll just show you everything. So what I do is I grab usually a bigger piece than this, but I'm just gonna go in here and I just start and curl it out. And depending on what kind of curl you're going for, you can really work this to your advantage. So this is going to end up being much more of a tight curl just because of the way I'm doing it. You could just go in with the waves and you can just slide it all the way down, but doing it this way ends up being a little bit tighter of a curl, which you can see. Very, very cute. And I just was in awe that I literally didn't burn the shit out of my hand doing this. It's so easy. And then I'll just go in and show you kind of, see, that's just more of a wave. When you go in quick like that, you're gonna just end up with a little bit more of a wave, which is nice if you don't want it, like for someone like me where my hair is really, really, really straight, flat as an arrow. It's nice to go in and be able to just get a little bit of a wave of some kind going. And then if you put in a little bit of texture spray, you kind of get that like sea salt just came out of the ocean type of hair, which I really like. But we're actually just going to do a little bit more of a tighter curl. I don't know, I just kind of do it for a couple seconds. I don't really have like I'm not counting in my head or anything like that, but I will go in with a little bit of, this is heat protectant spray. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of hairspray because we do want to hold this in place because my hair cannot hold a curl to save its life. And I've actually noticed that I do enjoy kind of doing this, which has made me realize why people do their hair so often. Like sometimes the joy of actually going somewhere is not really about where you're going, but it's about like getting ready. And I've noticed that this, particularly this waver, just makes me feel really calm, and I kind of enjoy using it because I can see the result and it looks nice and it's not frustrating. I honestly can't tell you guys how many frustrating experiences I've had trying to do my own hair, and then I go to see my hairstylist and she fixes it up in like a second and I'm like, can you just move in? I need you here all the time because clearly I can't normally do my hair. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I have not been able to do my hair because I didn't ever really use like hair tools and stuff just didn't really occur to me to when I was younger. I was not one of those like teenage girls doing my hair every day. It was just not who I am. But you can see, and this hairspray is actually really nice. It's definitely gonna hold these in place. So then what I do is I start kind of taking the hair out of the ponytail and doing less and less each time. And kind of keep it all back here, and then let more down. And then we're gonna keep going here. A little heat protected. Let that dry a little bit. But you can even see these under here, like when it curls nicely, you just catch a little bit of highlight and it just looks so pretty. And you'll see that a lot in the front because we did actually go a lot heavier with the highlight here in the front. So let's get all the way down and then we're gonna curl it back up. And you can do much smaller sections because obviously the inside of this waver is really thin, so you can't go in too terribly crazy, but it gives you that flexibility depending on what you want to do. Oop, we got some hair stuck. But look at how beautiful this curl is. And you can get it super flexible. Like if you want it to be looser, you play with it. You know, like it just, I love the freedom of it. And I also like that this just lets you not have to be super specific with how you're gonna do it. So I like to go all the way down and then I kind of curl it tighter. And this just gives me the tightest curl typically. And then I like to just kind of unravel it slowly downwards. And it just looks so nice. But yeah, sometimes people want to go in with like really small amounts. It's totally up to you. And if you just want the curls in the middle, you just curl there. You don't go all the way down. It just like depends on what you're feeling, but it just gives you the flexibility. Like look at how quickly I'm really doing this. And it is the easiest tool I've ever used. Again, if you're looking for like professional quality, not me. Definitely not me. I'm just proud that I'm able to finally use something that can do my hair and get me the result with a little bit of a curl without burning me, hurting my hair, or making me lose my shit because I'm so frustrated. Like, so nice. We've got this guy here. And again, it's up to you. You could go downwards, upwards, whatever you want to do. I know people always like to tell me, you're supposed to have it facing down. Listen, this is how I'm doing it. Just let me live my life. And you can really tell now, down here, when you've got the curl, it just looks so nice. And do a little bit more hairspray. Because as you can already see, my curls do not like to stay in place at all. And then you can really see down here at the bottom, nice little waviness going. If I put enough hairspray, it will stay in place. Sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder, not at you guys. But down here at the bottom is just really where you see that catching of the light because there is highlights. So it is just a really nice hairstyle and it makes my hair look so much longer, so much more voluminous. A little bit of curls and waves just completely transforms my day and my mood. It just makes me feel like I've got a little bit more like va-va-voom, you know? But again, this was the Volume Endless Waver. I'll have a link directly to their site so you can check it out if you're interested, but it is literally the easiest thing I've ever used. I'm sorry I don't have any sort of a discount code or anything of that nature for you guys, but I think you're really going to like this. So many people asked for me to do a little tutorial over on Instagram stories. I decided to make it a YouTube video because that is how I get you all over here to my channel. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in just a couple days' time with another video. Bye!